Hello, we are Mirage,
And I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan. And today we're going to be talking about
Space.
Okay, so you want to start off with anything?
You ever hear about the Pillars of Creation?
No.
No? It's something that the Hubble telescope found. It's like it's hard to describe. It's like four pillars of like of colors basically that they found in space. That's I think it's in our galaxy. I think,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like at the center where everything is or something like that.
So you break galaxy to be like our galaxy or center of the universe?
No, it's our galaxy, not center. It's not center of the universe. No.
The center of the universe is supposed to be a black hole, probably just like a star being sucked
Oh, yeah,
up. There's
yeah,
probably something like that. I mean, you know, like how long we are, like, you know how like light works, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we see things because of light immediately because it's right next to us, but you look into space, it's like billions of light years away.
And we don't really know how black holes work because black holes could just be like going.
I mean, we have the
going
best
into
assumption
universe.
about. I mean, I don't think that's true. I'm
I
pretty sure
mean,
just.
we can't. We don't.
Right,
Really
yeah,
know
we
what's
don't really
happening.
know. I'm pretty sure just complete destruction of something like that's near it. It's was what we know happens from our side at least.
Yeah, it tears someone apart and then it tears someone apart and reconstructs.
We have no clue for reconstructs. I just know that it pulls you, and it pulls you very, very hard, and depending on, like, your ability to get pulled,
Yeah,
you either
it's
break
it's very
or
strong gravity.
yeah, you either break into multiple pieces or you don't. So I mean, obviously, human, you'd probably die, but
I mean,
star
different
figure
spaces.
is an entirely different thing, and you probably would die before you even get there because you most likely be like free floating into a black hole unless like you're in a
You're
Unless
in
you're, like, in
space.
space, yeah,
like,
like,
all the oxygen's out of your body.
yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure you'd have no oxygen because it would get sucked out too. Yeah, like that's it. But yeah, that's interesting. It's probably, I mean, most likely just some stars that are all really, really old.
I'm pretty
just
sure
mixed
space
with
is like super cool too, right? It's like super cool.
You just realized that.
No, I'm like, even like with the sun, like it's
Not really. Like you know, half the cold is the sun, obviously, but also we have a molten core,
I know the reason why we're hot is because of
and we're also in like the
atmosphere.
perfect area,
Perfect area,
from the sun
yeah.
to be like that golden belt.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. What do you think's cooler, white holes or black holes?
We've never even seen a white hole, have we?
We haven't ever seen a black hole until like a year ago, but we've been theorizing since the 70s.
Yeah. White holes, I feel like if we do
It's just the
discover-
exact opposite of
Yeah,
a black hole. Like it
I
just
feel
pushes away.
I feel like
I feel
if there
like
was
if
a
it
white
was gonna
hole,
happen, black hole is the thing that pulls you in, right? White hole has to be the thing that pulls you
Yeah,
down, and
that
that just
makes
has you in
sense.
a different spot.
I feel like a what could be at the center of the universe could be a white hole, if there was a center.
I mean, theoretical centers are very, very hard to
Yeah.
understand because like this is what
'Cause there's
billions
it's a star.
upon billions of light years, which is what like 300,000 kilometers a second. Like that's how fast light is, and there's
Mhm.
billions of years of that.
Yeah.
So, good luck.
Mm-hmm. Do you think we'll ever achieve like light speed?
Yeah, but it won't be light speed. Like we'll achieve. I feel like we're never gonna be able to move as fast as light speed, but what we would have.
We'll
is,
have like a pseudo light speed then.
no, not pseudo light speed.
Not pseudo light
There's gonna be like wormholes.
Oh, like teleportation.
That's the closest you'll ever get to like that level of
Oh, so you feel like okay.
speed, yeah. Cause like there's kind of like no way.
So you feel like we'll be like the Star Wars. It's not like they warp basically.
Yeah, no, there'll be something like warping is the
Warping.
closest.
Okay.
But like you probably can't even do that for like more than like an hour in a certain distance, and then everything breaks
Mhm.
down. If you keep consistently doing it, everything's gone type stuff.
Yeah. So what else? There's a lot of. I mean, space is actually so like. Do you think there are creatures, or like
Yes.
not like no creatures that live in space, like not like in like a
And not on a planet, just
not
like
on
in
a planet,
space.
like just in space.
You know, like a nebula is.
Yeah.
That's probably the only place an animal could,
Could
or like
live.
a living creature
Yeah.
could, at least like to our biology.
To our like extent of knowledge.
yeah,
is
would
where-
be able to live.
Imagine the tech that would be in like alien universes,
What do you mean by that?
but like
I
think how
I'm
well
gonna be so for
your
real. I
computer
don't
could
think
run.
anything would change. I mean, like To be honest, most human civilization, if in the next hundreds of years we don't figure out if aliens are real or not,
Didn't know.
we're never ever gonna figure it out.
Unless they show themselves.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way for us figuring out. I mean, there's a chance that, we already do know aliens. There's just like some NASA head or CEO, some like some FBI agent or something, right?
FBI.
If they know, but they're not gonna share. Obviously, they don't need to share. That's not their job. They know. In that case, that means there's a possibility that humans will get out of this planet. But if you think humans will colonize stuff like Viltrumites or something, like, no, it's never gonna happen. We don't have the technology, nor is that technology possible. There's been a test there. It's like if you put like a bouncing ball in a shoebox, I think it was a dumbbell or something.
Mm-hmm.
You can accelerate its speed doing some crap, and it goes stupid fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's stupid fast, like a tenth of the speed of light.
Well, a tenth of the speed of light is still fast.
No, I'm saying that, but like a tenth of the speed of light, and they gotta do it 1,000 something light years. Who, like, you need to, humans only live for like 100 some years, or 80 years.
Yeah.
So like, there's a parallel that's not working out.
Mm.
And chances are you're gonna need a human at all times to at least be piloting it. You can't always rely on the robot. Yeah. Like, have you seen that Chris Pratt in movie with he's like on that spaceship and he
Guardians of the Galaxy?
No, not Guardians of the Galaxy. Passengers, I think, or something. It's Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh.
Yeah.
The one with like the aliens and like.
No, not at all.
No?
There's a movie where he's in it.
Was
I
it?
think Jennifer Lawrence is the other side character. The other character, he is in like a sleeping pod. He wakes up from his sleeping pod.
Wait, when did this come out?
18, 19. He wakes up from the sleeping pod. And then, what's it called? It was like full robot, like on its way to, like the entire thing was like automated system from planetary travel from point A to point B, right? You understand that? You understand what I'm saying, right? Like how planetary travel was like completely by robot, like autopilot. It's full autopilot.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I don't think that's ever possible.
You don't think AI?
The thing is just space though. Like you'd have to do so much training data.
Oh yeah, you have to train
and
it.
Like you need to
train
figure out,
yeah.
oh hey, there's a rock coming, so what should we do? Oh wait, we're a massive structure that's about the size of the USA. What the hell are we going to do? And this rock that's coming towards us is about the size of the moon. Like what the fuck are we supposed to do? Like exactly that type of stuff. What wouldn't AI even do in that situation?
Well,
exactly.
We train it.
There's nothing for you to train on. There's no training data in that situation. Best thing is simulation. Simulation is not in any way going to be in any way realistic.
Oh yeah, because you got lots of outside factors. And internal factors as well.
Human factors. What if gravity pulls you one way or gravity pulls you another way? And what if that moon-like structure has its own gravitational pull and it pulls you into it?
You think we're gonna ever get to a place where we're like Wall-E, like the?
Oh, that's so much easier to see. I doubt the human part. If how humans were on that giant spaceship, I doubt that. But the Earth being completely destroyed and trash full like that, cockroaches only, robots sent to clean up the trash. I can see that. Anything else?
I mean, space is. How big do you think space will get? Or how do you think that the if there was a Big Bang, do you think it stopped or do you think it's still?
No, it's always forever gonna expand. Depends. There's the thing. It can either always expand or there'll be a ripple part where it gets too big and has to cut itself in half. Those are two possibilities. Those are two possibilities, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm believing that it would never cut in half because it's not like it's Play-Doh or something where there's a finite limit. I think the idea of the universe is meant to be infinite.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we haven't seen the entire universe yet. Even like what we observe is not the entire thing. Is what I also believe.
So you think, but it has to have energy, right? It has to have mass to create mass. So do you think that
the entire out space is like all of what hydrogen, helium, and I think carbon?
Yeah, I know that. I mean, I'm talking about that small thing. Do you really think that it's never gonna stop?
It's the Big Bang is already over.
I know.
What do you mean by that?
I'm saying, do you think that it follows our laws where if you need something to create something, You need mass to create mass. You need
Oh, like, you know, a lot of
Yeah,
energy or
yeah,
like
yeah.
something. Yeah.
E equals mc squared. Like you need energy. Well,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What's it called? I want to say yes, but like I want to say Big Bang is like such an infinite source though. Like, you see what I'm saying?
I get that. Like
I know, because like, there's also the problem with here. If it's a Big Bang, it has to be a finite source.
Yeah.
So it's not like there's no way for it to be infinite. Everything has to be finite.
yeah, because
Yeah.
it is from one. It's a source.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
a
source.
source.
Of
The source is an unlimited source,
Yeah.
so it's a really weird thing to think
Un-
about.
Unless it creates its own energy as it expands, which then I'd understand if it was infinite. But how would it create its own energy then? And what's outside of the Big Bang?
I mean, here, the only way for something to be infinite is if something you can use it once, and when you use it again, it's completely usable again. Like there's no loss.
Yeah.
So like here, you take your gallon of oil or gasoline for your car, right?
Yeah.
You never lose any of the
exhausts,
13
yeah.
miles. It exhausts, right?
Yeah, it exhausts.
You never lose any 13 miles. There's 13 miles worth the exact same way the next time you drive. You infinitely have the ability to drive.
Yeah.
That's the only possible way. And you
What do you
can't
think is-
rely on like, you know, wind pushing you or a slope bringing you down. You can't rely on any of that, so it's really hard.
What do you think is outside the Big Bang though? Like outside the universe?
Probably just more universe that just we don't have the telescope.
Oh, you
to-
think like universes are like galaxies?
No,
Or there's-
no.
not
I
like
mean,
that?
I mean more of the same universe. Like here, you can see, let's say, cameras right now or telescopes right now. You can see this iPad. You can't see what's behind that iPad, right? I just think there's more behind the iPad, but just because our
so
camera's
you
don't
think,
go that
okay,
far.
so you think that
You know, here, my eyes
more
right now.
behind
There's an iPad in front of me. I can see the iPad. I can't see what's behind the iPad because it's blocking my vision,
Mm-hmm.
or because my eyes can't see that far.
So what you're saying is that you think there's more.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
even
just
even
more of the
after.
same thing. It's just more of the
Okay.
same thing.
Well then, I feel like that's all we gotta say.
Do you want anything more to say? You got nothing else?
Really, not much. I mean, just
All
a
right.
lot
This is Mirage. That
Yeah.
was Space. I'm Nathan.
I'm Jacob, and
Uh,
we'll
make sure to like,
see you
comment,
on the
subscribe.
video.